Then with the new YouTuber, Milk, I done gave him a new address, a new location. We done registered a gym 10 minutes from his house for him to show up to the fight, and obviously he's saying he don't want to show up to
But
the
he
gym.
did show up here earlier today. Luckily, it was like 2 hours before you were supposed to be here. I guess he was just guessing at the time.
I was still on my plane. Like, come on, Adam. I told you I got out at 2 o'clock in the morning. I didn't get on my plane till 7:30.
Right. So, how did you guys start beefing?
So the beef started when he attacked, because like I said, I was straight with 1090 Jake at first, and I was straight with the other YouTuber at first. Us three were straight. You understand? And when he attacked one of them, of course, you know, I'm gonna fire a slick comment back or whatever, because we was all doing the YouTube thing we was all on the same page. We was all in each other's DMs trying to promote each other, you feel me, at the time.
For sure.
And this was before they went sour on me. So I left the shit alone for a year. I ain't say nothing about him. And then I did a little spar with Mighty Mouse, and you know, he wanted to get and do a little reaction. Like, he wouldn't even last 2 seconds in the grid with Mighty Mouse. So
many people, myself included, would not last very long against Mighty Mouse. He's pretty intimidating.
and the funny part is we wasn't even serious when me and Mighty Mouse spar. We had just smoked a joint, and we were walking in the parking lot, and I was like, let's box. And he looked at me and he's like, you serious? I'm like, yeah, let's box. Right. You know, we just played around, and just uploaded it, and then he did the whole reaction video saying I bucked his call out, this, that, and the third. So I was just, you know, if I bucked your call out, I've been promoting it for a week from 5 to 6 o'clock, show up at this gym, 10 minutes from your house. Like I said, Adam, I bonded out at 2:30 in the morning, got on a flight at 7:30 to come to the show, bro.
I appreciate it.
You gotta understand how hectic my morning been, bro. I ain't had nothing to eat but a fucking bagel since yesterday, bro.
Bagel, no.
Yeah, man, bro, it's been on go 24. Bro, I went from booking to the second floor, bonded out from the second floor, shot up, got all my shit ready, jumped on a plane, from the plane to the hotel, took a shower, got just enough time to smoke a joint at the dispensary and come here, bro.
How was bookings? You haven't been in that environment in a while, and I know it's not as intense as the shit you've seen, but was it kind of nice being back?
Let me explain something. I haven't been to jail or prison in 3 years.
Right.
When I walked into booking, bro, I had so much anxiety, bro. It was out the roof, bro, because I got a life now. So, you know, back then, like I said, I was young, I was dumb, I was legit. But when I went to booking this time, I'm like, the anxiety level is like, damn, dog. You know, you're stressing what the fuck going on the street. You got bills. I got a business I run, you know, so it's a lot of shit you stressing when you sitting in there and fucking booking.
When you went to prison before, your life wasn't that great before. Your life wasn't that much better than prison before, right? Like, now your life, you have a good life. It really must stand out.
My life back then was clubs, fucking women.
Okay, that is better than prison, yeah, for sure.
Gang banging, going to parties, fighting other gang members at parties and shit like that, finding out that they're going to be at this person's party, so we show up 14 deep and shut the whole party down.
That does sound fun, okay.
That's Florida shit. Yeah. And that was more my juvenile life. Like, you know, it was wild. You know, I didn't give a fuck. I sell dope. I would sell everything from dope to fucking breaking in houses. Like, it didn't matter to me. My juvenile life didn't matter. Because I guess you can say from being in the juvenile system, it kind of sets you up when you become an adult. You
skip all those developmental years.
You're not ready for it. So let me explain this. So this shit is serious, and people gonna comment on this, and this shit is serious. Juveniles from 12 to 16 years old, 17 years old, 18 years old, they get incarcerated. They go in and out of juvenile detention centers and programs. They never do any real time. They do 6 to 9 months, 21 days in a detention center, slap on the wrist here, and they're getting slaps on the wrist for armed burglary, carjacking, shit like that. They're getting slaps on the wrist. When they turn 18, it sets them up for failure, because now they're still in the same mind frame that they can do the same shit.
Right.
And when they get out there and they do that same shit at 18 and they catch a carjacking, they're facing life in prison now. It's no longer fun and games. You're not facing 21 days. You're not facing 6 to 9 months in the program, 9 to 12 months, 36 months at the most in the program. You're not facing that shit no more. You facing life. So it's a whole different ballgame. So I feel like the juvenile system is kind of, in a way, fucked up, because it does set you up, you know, for thinking that you're just going to be sweet when you turn 18, 19, 20 years old and you catch a charge.
I could see that for sure. Yeah. No, that's super fucked up when you think about like just the fact that like
and it's the mentality. You're in and out of juvenile detention center, so you're in and out of there with people who have the same mentality as you that are robbing people, breaking in people's shit, selling dope. It's 15 in a juvenile detention center, obviously you're doing something dumb.
Right. And you're just going to get put on to so much game in there.
Absolutely.
But not in a good way, most likely.
Not in a good way.
They're not going to teach you how to not get caught as well as they're just going to teach you more shit to do.
They're just going to teach you more shit. And that's what every institution and being incarcerated over time, you learn more and more nifty ass shit. Like the most intelligent motherfuckers are locked up.
Definitely. So is there a street element to the you and Milk thing too, since you technically kind of bang the same thing but different?
Absolutely. See, the thing is he knows how he's supposed to go about it. He knows he's supposed to go about it one-on-one, man-to-man combat. We in the same set. He knows what time it is. We're supposed to go about it one-on-one, man-to-man, fist-to-fist, and that goes for most gang culture and politics.
Right.
If a person in one set has a problem with another person in the set, they have to bang it out.
Right.
That's what that is. And they keep that in the set.
It's respectable.
It's respectable, and you shake hands afterwards. You keep it in the set. He knows what that's about. He's online playing all type of games and shit, so.
Right.
Obviously, he knew I wasn't here yet, obviously, so.
Let me know if I'm overstepping any boundaries by asking this, but out here, or, from what I hear, is like there's the Hoover Crips and Hoover Criminals, and you are a Crip, and he's a criminal.
No, I'm a criminal.
You're a criminal.
I'm a criminal.
And
see,
he is too.
This is where
right?
people. This is where people. No, let me explain this.
Yeah.
And this is a big thing. This is where people get confused on the internet. To where when I do say I'm Crip.
Okay.
When I went on 23-1, I told my story about being incarcerated. A lot of my stories on the internet are about me being incarcerated.
Okay.
When you get incarcerated in Florida prisons, it doesn't matter if you are a criminal. You're falling under the sea. Period. Right. And that's how it is in Florida, or you're getting ran off the compound. And that's how it is you can be on a compound with 43 Hoovers and one insane gangster on a compound, and literally we'll all be knit tight.
Right.
It doesn't matter, because behind walls, the sea rides. That's it. It overrides every type of politic, any type of dispute that any gang has had from the beginning. So basically, you're just gonna fall under the sea.
Okay.
Basically, you still you, but you enforcing under the sea.
Right.
Because it's prison politics. There's no none of that. Like, it's not just like with the G's. When the G's go to prison, it's not, oh, you a BD, I'm a GD, we're gonna sit here and fight all day. That's not how it is in Florida.
Right.
In Florida, the BDs and the GDs in prison are shaking up.
Really?
They got each other's back.
Because they got to band together against these other gangs, right?
Absolutely, and that's where that comes in. It comes about, like I said earlier in the interview, it comes about numbers. The gangs on the compound, everything is about numbers.
And you want to bring people into your group.
You want to bring people into your circle. So that's where the Hoover guideline falls under the sea when you are incarcerated in Florida prison.
But that's why it surprised me so much that it wasn't actually divided by racial lines, because if you're really trying to bring everyone in as much as possible, it seems logical that it would end up being like every Hispanic gangs together, every black gangs together, every white guys together. With
the Hispanics, they're more like, they stick to their gang, because like if the Nietas are obviously the Nietas, the Threses are obviously the Threses, and they're obviously different gangs.
Right.
But they're Latino. So I can say in Florida prison that the Latino gangs are all tight-knit. The Latino community is a tight-knit community in Florida.
Is there like a cartel influence, or you hearing about all that?
I mean, I don't know how to explain it, because you can see Chicos in black gangs. You can see Chicos as Crips. You can see Chicos as Kings. You can see them as Zos.
Okay.
In prison. Like, it's just, but how to explain it is that the Chico community is still just a tight-knit community.
Definitely.
Regardless of if you see two Chicos in the Bloods and two Chicos in the Crips, or a Chico over here that doesn't bang anything, there's still a tight-knit community. For sure.
Milk recently posted some paperwork claiming that you were snitching. I'm assuming that you're not a big fan of this.
He posted a police report, a police statement.
Okay.
At that. I posted my discovery. I did a whole video on my channel about it, posted my whole discovery, broke down the whole case, and this is what me and the other YouTuber went through it about.
Okay.
This is where it originated.
So this is kind of a throwback. Okay.
So he tried to stir up some shit that I already went down, that I already done broke my whole case on the internet, because what they did was they took a police report, which is a police statement, not mine,
right.
The police statement, and said I was snitching.
Okay. So describe the scenario and like what the issue is here, like how they're trying to represent it. I admitted to myself being on camera. By me admitting to myself being on camera, there was co-defendants with me.
they basically like tricked me. They basically, oh, that's you on camera? Yeah, okay, boom. And they combined the case together as co-defendants. They put, because like I said, the girl told on me. So they combined this. She was thinking that she was gonna get off by telling on me or something, I guess, saying it was me.
Right.
But she didn't get off. We ended up getting charged as co-defendants, and that's where I ended up, like I said, sitting 3 years in the county jail, fighting my whole case while she died. The other co-defendant caught probation. And like I said, I was facing a 15 minimum man.
Okay. So you're saying he's misrepresenting whatever the fuck happened just to basically paint this picture?
Absolutely, because I posted my whole discovery. I posted statements. I posted the witness statements. I posted everything.
Right.
Like, nowhere am I telling in my discovery. Nowhere in my police report. None of that shit am I telling. He posted what the police said.
Right.
He didn't post what I said, which was nothing.
Okay. Interesting.
All the way till 3 years down the line when we threatened to go to trial and they waived the minimum man, like I said earlier, and they gave me the bottom of the guidelines, which was 12.
Right.
And the only reason they did that is because she died,
Gotcha.
which I showed on my channel as well. I broke all that down. I even showed her death certificate.
Right. I missed that upload, but okay, that's good to know.